1, 2, 3. What's up, everybody?
Whoa! What's up, everybody?
Oh wait, we have
it. I forgot. That's like. Oh my god! It's so loud. It's like screaming into my ears.
Boop, boop, boop. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to a very special episode of Brats in the Back Row. I am Meylina.
I'm Emily.
And we're so back.
The movies are back.
But it's also so incredibly over. This is the podcast where the four of us talk about movies that we've forced the others to watch this week. As you'll notice, it's just me and Emily today because today is a very special episode. We're going to be chatting real quick about the Oscar nominations that came out yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Yes, today's Friday.
It was yesterday. Jesus Christ. Today's Friday. Oh my god.
Okay.
It's really confusing. The nominations were supposed to go out last week, I think, but they got postponed due to the fires happening in California. Hope everyone's doing well.
Please help if you can. We'll put resources in
the description below.
Description, that's the word.
Yeah. But yeah. Cool. Okay. How do we want to do this? Do we just want to go through my spreadsheet?
Sure. I have it up on, I have just like the Oscars website up on my thing, so.
Well, okay. I think it would be fun if we went through all the nominations, but then we also predict who's going to win.
Yes, and can we also, before everything, explain your incredible spreadsheet that we were just talking about?
I'm so happy to explain it to you, the listeners. So every year since like 2018 or something, it's been, maybe not 20, it doesn't matter. Every year for a while now, I make a master spreadsheet of every major award ceremony. So I do Golden Globes. Doesn't really matter anymore, but it's a major award ceremony. I do the Golden Globes. I do the Critics' Choice. I do the BAFTAs, which don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but I think they're fun.
The BAFTAs.
I do the Indie Spirit, and then I also do the Oscars. And I have, so you know how like you can do multiple sheets on one spreadsheet in Google Docs?
Uh-huh.
So I have a sheet for every award show, and then I just put I put all of the categories in one column, and then I make a winners column and a predicted column. I'm sure that's self-explanatory. And then when nominations come out, I input all of the nominees, and I also input who I think is going to win.
Wow.
And then on awards night, I'll track how many I got right.
Wow.
This is a game to me. It's so fun.
This is like gambling.
This is a gambling with myself.
Yeah.
I'm not gambling
and
with anyone.
Winning, truthfully.
No, there's no winning. I always lose. I always lose.
I'm always
but anyways,
a loser.
That's the spreadsheet. I'm a little bit behind on this year's spreadsheet.
Ooh, fake cinephile.
Well, there's very little hope
ever.
in this year's ever. But this year's I think we're gonna talk about this. I think this year's crop is bad.
It's bad.
It's very bad. We'll go through all of them, but they're bad.
I thought you said it's because of woke. Because of woke, it is bad.
Because of woke. It's because that's
well, we can get into it. We can get into it very soon.
And we'll get into it. You know, I have a lot of opinions about a movie that I have not watched and don't plan on watching.
I have a lot of opinions about a movie I am an hour into.
Are you still only an hour into Conclave?
No! Amelia Perez!
You started Amelia Perez?
We'll get into it.
You're so brave.
I feel brave watching it.
You're so brave.
I'm gonna finish it tonight. I just didn't finish before.
Emily and I have a year and a half long. I say half because I did it one year, but then you didn't. It was our junior year. where you were like, "Do you want to talk about the Oscars?" And I said,
Oh,
"Sure."
yeah. And then we
And
did.
then, well, I watched
Oh,
all of
you
my
did
movies.
all of them. I was
You did
fighting for my life.
I was just sitting at home twiddling my thumbs, being like, "When do you want?"
I'm so sorry. That's right. I was fighting for my life.
You were fighting for your
But
life,
it is now become a tradition that the two of us talk about Oscars in
Yeah.
some format, whether it's the print or now.
And we try to watch all of the Best Picture nominees.
Yes.
We try.
We try.
Sometimes we can't.
Sometimes we can't. We'll get that's the disclaimer for everyone is that May lives in Portland, so sorry. I live in LA, which I should have seen all of these, but I haven't. Because sometimes it's hard to watch movies because even though, you know, you live in this mecca of filmmaking, it's really difficult to go see these movies in theaters, even if so we haven't watched.
You also have no income. I'm sorry to bring that up every pod.
Snoopy, save me.
Snoopy's actually the one stealing all of your money.
Oh, embezzlement?
Yeah.
Snoopy's embezzling.
Embezzlement. He's a thief.
Oh no, Snoopy. Snoopy, what do you have to say?
I would imagine that it's like a Robin Hood situation where he's stealing your money and giving it to like the poor. Oh, this is bullseye.
They're gonna kiss. Mwah. Oh. I'll just do this. It's like, it looks like those things where it's like the fisheye lens in the camera.
Yeah. I want to buy a fisheye lens because Pinterest is a beautiful place and you can find anything on Pinterest.
Real?
I found a bunch of George Harrison's fisheye photos. Because he had like a fisheye camera.
I've seen them.
I love.
He does like little selfies.
Yeah, they're so funny.
They're so funny.
They're so whimsical.
Well, he had whimsy.
He had whimsy. I think they all had whimsy.
That's true. I think it was
controversial to say.
No, I think the Beatles was a whimsical band.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't think you can be whimsical and make Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club.
That's true. That's true. You have to have Well, I think you could if you're on enough LSD.
Well, I think that's where the whimsy comes in. It's like heightened.
Well, yeah, that's true. They definitely had whimsy before the LSD. But it really helped.
But it exploded.
Skyrocketed. Anyways.
Oscars.
Let's not talk about the Beatles.
The Beatles.
Let's talk about the Oscars.
Actually, I do want to talk about the Beatles because every time I go on our Tumblr for the For You page, it's just Beatles. It's two things because it's only you and I that use it. It's Beatles and Interview with the Vampire. That's it.
The dichotomy.
There are two wolves.
There are two wolves inside of you.
Oh my god. Okay.
Exactly. Anyways, if you don't follow our Tumblr, what the fuck are you doing?
Please,
follow our fucking
it's
Tumblr,
so
assholes.
good. We're not gonna. Wow,
it's so good.
rude. But we don't like say when our episodes are coming out. We don't. Nothing.
No.
It's just for us to share our interests with you.
Yeah.
So you know what we're hyper fixating on at the moment.
Honestly, when I created the account like a week ago, it wasn't even a week ago. It was like 3 days ago. But when I created an account, I was like, yeah, mostly it's just going to be posting our like hyperfixations, but occasionally, but like every week I'll post the link to the episode. I just fully forgot to do that last.
I didn't even know you were supposed to.
Well, that was like my idea. I was like, okay, it's mostly going to be for funsies, but like occasionally we'll do a promo. And then I just forgot to do it, and now I'm too lazy to do it.
And then we will never do it.
We'll do like the rogue episode, you know?
Okay. Just so you stay tuned to see which one we may put up on the Tumblr.
I know. I need to post on the Tumblr more, but I don't have it on my phone because I truthfully do not want to log in and out.
Yeah, it's me. I have it.
My two Tumblrs.
I'm only logged in to the Brats one on my laptop. My personal is on my phone.
Yeah. Well, I have so I have two profiles on my laptop. So I have my personal profile, which is where my personal Tumblr is. I also have my personal Tumblr on my phone because how am I supposed to live without my Tumblr on the go, you know?
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Yes. But then I'm also logged into the Brats Tumblr on the Brats profile
Yes.
on my
Yes,
laptop.
yes, yes, yes.
hmm So
Okay.
I can do both.
That's nice.
But yeah.
Understandable.
I wish Tumblr had a way where you could just connect two accounts that had different emails.
Yeah, that's what I was like looking up. I was like Googling it the other
Yeah.
day, and then I was like, that's not
Yeah.
a possible thing. And I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I originally made the Bratz Tumblr on my personal email because I didn't know that. Because like I don't know how Tumblr works. The people who make Tumblr don't know how Tumblr works.
That's real.
But like, yeah. So I was like, okay, blah 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 blah. It's on my personal. Do I want to share my personal with Emily? Also, I don't know my password, so I wouldn't be able to share it with Emily anyways.
Why don't you want me to share your Tumblr?
I just
There's too much. It's too much. I understand.
too much.
It's a safe.
Look,
It's
I
a
don't know
sanctuary. It's a safe place.
Yeah. I don't know your personal Tumblr. You don't know mine.
And that
that's
we're gonna
okay.
we're
And
gonna
that's
keep
how
it
it
that
should
way.
be.
We're
We're gonna keep it that way. But yeah. So, anyways, follow our fucking Tumblr. It's beautiful. There's McLennan. There's Interview with the Vampire. You know,
That's it.
that's it. That's all we've posted.
Okay. All right. Anyway,
Tumblr.
the Oscars.
There is okay. Yeah. Do you want to go bottom to top or top to bottom?
We'll go.
As in No, you go.
We can do bottom to top. Do you mean it in the way of like, not to say the lesser awards, but like
Lesser awards. The under the line awards.
yes, under the line.
Okay. Cool. First under the line. Least important.
No.
Quote-unquote least important. I think it's so important, but it's also the last in the list.
No. What is it?
Live action short.
I've seen none of these.
I've seen none of these. Nominees are I'm Not a Robot,
Ooh.
Alien, Anuja. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. That's definitely not English. The Last Ranger and The Man Who Could Not Remain Silent.
Who would not remain silent? I will not either.
I will not.
Yeah, I've seen none of these. Props to all of you who have made them. Love you all. But
I also haven't heard of them. Don't know where to find them.
Nope.
It was fucking the New York Times did not have a link to a review to it. So I'm assuming they also don't
they
know
were
about
like,
this.
all right.
They were like, okay.
I'm gonna
But yeah,
pick.
What'd you pick?
I'm gonna pick Alien because the people
Okay.
that made it are related. They have the same last name, and I think
Aw,
that's
cutie.
cute.
Okay. I picked I'm Not a Robot. Again, don't know what this is about. I feel like this has to do with capitalism.
Sure, probably.
Sure. That's just what I'm getting. Okay.
Shout out to the
moving
short
on. We don't have
filmmakers.
anything to shout out to the short filmmakers. Documentary shorts. Also haven't seen any of these.
Where is it? I'm looking at on my documentary short.
Okay. For the listeners, the nominees are Death by Numbers, I Am Ready, Warden, Incident, Instruments of a Beating Heart, and The Only Girl in the Orchestra.
You know, I'll pick the only girl in the orchestra because she's the
I also
only
picked
girl.
Yeah. I was like, feminism.
Women.
Women. I believe in women.
Wait, hold on. I think I've heard of Death by Numbers, though. Oh,
Okay.
this is my Instagram. What the hell?
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Instagram reveal.
Oh, absolutely not. Nobody can know. Well, mine's private, so. And
Yeah.
yours is too. What is. Oh!
Is mine private? No.
I've not. Nope. Okay, I haven't heard about this, but Death by Numbers
Okay.
is 4 years after being shot with an AR-15 in her high school. Samantha
Awesome.
Fuentes reckons with existential questions of hatred and justice as she prepares to confront her shooter. Well,
Oh.
I
Okay.
hope she's doing all right.
I hope she's doing all right.
That's a
You know
sad,
what?
scary situation.
And I forgot it's a documentary short. Oh God. Okay, moving on.
No.
Peace and love to Miranda Fuentes. Amanda.
Samantha, I think.
Samantha. Those are
Miranda. Miranda. And, and then
Samantha.
Samantha, and then Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
She's just there.
And then the fourth one.
Other.
Don't remember.
Kim Cattrall. Kim Cattrall. That's all.
Kim Cattrall. That's Samantha.
Yeah. They exist simultaneously.
That's true. That's true. You're so right. Anyways, peace and love to Samantha Fuentes. Anyways, animated short, we have Beautiful Men, In the Shadow of the Cypress, Magic Candies, Wander to Wonder, and Yuck. I chose Beautiful Men because I think it's gay.
And that's the vibe I'm getting.
That's the vibe I'm getting. And if
live
it's
action short.
it's probably not gay.
Hey, Oscar's website. Oh, never mind. I was gonna call them out on something, but I was just stupid.
Well, you can still call them
I don't know if I want Beautiful Men or Yuck. I like just Yuck.
Okay. Okay.
But one of
I think that's really beautiful.
But one of those two. Beautiful Men is
okay.
Or Yuck.
Yuck. It could be both. Okay. Documentary feature. We have Black Box Diaries, No Other Land, Porcelain War, Sugarcane, and Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat. I chose the last one because it sounds cool.
I will pick No Other Land. No Other Land I've actually been wanting to see. It is about the Palestinian genocide.
Oh, okay. I probably picked that too.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
But it doesn't have U.S. distribution. They just haven't been able to get U.S. distribution for it, and I hope they do. I hope they do.
Oh. Well, they're not. Did you see? Okay, not to talk about politics and the government right now, but did you see the new? I think it's an executive order where he was like, if a foreign international student shows support for Palestine, then they can get deported.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good.
Fuck.
That's really bad, actually.
First of all, legally they're allowed to be here.
Second of all,
they have visas.
Second of all, they have free speech. They're allowed to say and show their support.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad.
Second of all, like, what are we classifying as support?
Yes. What is that? Yeah, it's all bad. None of it's good. None of it's good.
What's going on?
Every day I learn something new, and I'm sad.
Every day I learn something new. Okay. Original song. We have.
Oh no! We're already getting.
I know. Just hold on tight. We have El Mal from Amelia Perez. The Journey from the 6888. Mi Camino from Amelia Perez. Like a Bird from Sing Sing. And Never Too Late from Elton John.
Well, I'm not picking any of the Amelia Perez because No, absolutely not. I am an hour into Amelia Perez. I'll finish it tonight. It is 2.5 hours long. It is 2.5 hours too long, I may say. I'll get more into it once we go to it. Okay. But here's the thing. All of the songs in Amelia Perez, at least to where I am, are, I swear to God, like 20 seconds long. There's every like 5 to 10 minutes.
What the fuck?
It's so, I'm like, you can tell when they're about to go into a song because it'll be like a pause, and then I'm like, there's gonna be a song here, isn't there? And then it's like, and I'm like, oh my god,
this is stupid.
Why? And my other question is, why isn't that why isn't the gender reassignment surgery song?
That's crazy. Oh my.
So it's bad in context as well.
Yeah. I've seen one clip from that movie and it was that song.
penis to vagina. We kept saying that at work today because we were talking about the Oscar things.
Yeah.
And so we were cleaning, and my coworker, one of my coworkers, has also seen Amelia Perez, and so he was just like, and penis to vagina. No, yes. And I was like, stop.
Stop.
It's so bad.
This is evil.
We'll get more into it.
This is evil.
My pick, I'll do Like a Bird from Sing Sing, because I've been wanting to see Sing Sing. And I like Coleman Domingo. I don't know if he sings it. But I'll do it.
I love Coleman Domingo. I'm sure he does.
Probably.
I'm sure he does. Yeah, I also pick Like a Bird. I would love to see Sing Sing.
I would too.
Unfortunately, it's not playing anymore near me.
If you come down to my work,
it was playing.
It will be playing.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
True.
All
okay,
right.
Original score.
We
We have The
yeah.
Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, Wild Robot. I picked Conclave.
I'll pick Conclave too. Fuck it.
Okay.
But
I haven't listened to the score. I haven't watched the movie.
I like it. But let's talk about the biggest snub for music original score, which is Challengers. Trent Reznor, I will save you. Trent
Reznor and Atticus Ross.
I'm so sorry.
You.
I'm so
sorry. I know.
So no Challengers, no Queer.
Those are both really good scores.
They're
so good.
Like, and it's if anything, I thought Challengers was a given for original score. I think it's not just like had a cultural moment and everything. It didn't. It's actually like out there, and it's fun, and it's upbeat, and it makes sense in the story. And it's like, I'm so sorry, Trent and Atticus. You deserve.
Like, even if you're just like listening to the soundtrack by itself, like it's so clear and like which moments it's pertaining to. Like, it's so evocative of the film itself. And it's just, it was a cultural moment. It was playing alongside Charlie XCX all summer.
Literally.
It was in my car. I don't know about your car. But
it's...
I wish it was...
It makes no sense. And we'll talk more about...
It makes no sense.
Everything with Challengers and Queer and Luca Guadagnino.
Yeah, Queer. Queer, I understand because they hate gay people and also they do not like sex.
Yes, so that made sense to me. Well, not make sense, but like...
That makes sense to me. It makes sense in a bad way.
Yeah, in a bad way.
Very conservative academy.
Yes. So...
Yeah.
I would... Oh my god, I would either pick Conclave or The Brutalist. Because I have heard the title opening for The Brutalist and I like it.
Okay, I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Get ready for 4 hours.
I know. Oh my god. I bought tickets like an hour ago, truthfully.
Wow.
I like to pre-buy my tickets because I know even though like I don't get the physical ticket, I get really anxious.
I understand.
That if I go to the theater to get,
Don't worry about it. I get it too. I'm like, I need to do this now, and there's no one in the theater. I think I'm seeing The Brutalist next weekend.
Slay mama. But yeah, I bought tickets. And I bought the tickets, and then I dropped my phone. Then I kept filling out my little spreadsheet because this was like 20 minutes before we started recording. My mom comes running into my room. She's like, "Did you buy a movie ticket?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And she was like, "It's for tonight." And I'm like, "What do you mean it's for tonight? It's for tomorrow." And she showed her phone to me because we have the Cinemark app or whatever.
Yeah.
She showed her phone to me, and she's like, "It's for now."
Oh.
I'm like, "Fuck."
I fucked up.
No. So, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But I bought another ticket. I did lose $11.
You should have quit. You should have recorded this podcast while watching The Brutalist.
I know. We just do a live stream of
The Brutalist. All right,
The Brutalist.
guys, we're for the people. We will help you watch The Brutalist.
We're for the people. Exactly. Okay. Conclave original score. Beautiful, lovely. Wicked. What do you think about Wicked being First of all, I don't like that Wicked when it got as many nominations as it did.
It shouldn't have. I'm
in the firm camp that Wicked is an okay movie.
It's okay. I gave it I think 2.5 stars or something. I thought there's a lot of bad choices in it. I had fun still, but it was bad. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I don't.
And we'll talk about Wicked, but
Wicked
my
in this
thing
is
that, like,
interesting.
with
Yeah.
what's up?
Wicked in this category is interesting. Yeah.
I know. I feel like it's sort of cheating when you have like a movie musical that's based on like a Broadway musical nominated for score,
because it's not original.
Not original to the movie.
I get that.
You know,
100%.
Like it's like it's original to the film industry, sure, but this soundtrack has already been on Spotify for like 20 years.
Yeah, everyone's heard Wicked.
Spotify has not been around for 20 years.
No, I know what you mean.
You know
though.
what I mean?
Yeah, it's not. That's why I said it's interesting because it's not new. It's not. You're not listening to something like The Brutalist, which had been made for that, and it will always be made for that, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it'll only be associated with that movie.
Yeah, it's not associated with the multiple projects of the same thing, the same story.
Yeah.
I will say, on side tangent, I do like that they put an animated film for Best Original Score. I don't think I've ever seen that.
No.
Which makes
really beautiful.
Which is nice. Which is great.
Did you watch The Wild Robot?
No, I should. I need to. I heard it's good.
I
heard it's good. I heard and Kate Connor's in it, right?
Is he in it?
I think so. Now I have to watch
Kate Connor.
Kate Connor.
I have to watch it.
I love you, Kate Connor.
I don't really know how. I don't know how we became Kate Connor defenders.
I am a Well, I know how. I watched Heartstopper, and I was like, "This is fun." I read Heartstopper when it came out as well, so I was like, "I like this."
So you have an emotional connection to Kit Connor.
He's just the boy.
Okay.
I start sobbing. I love it.
Beautiful.
I love you, Kit Connor.
Okay. Next category: visual effects. Our nominees are Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked.
Wicked. The Wicked.
So I said
Dune.
Wicked Sneak.
Wicked Sneak. I said
Dune.
Dune. You know what?
Sneak.
I'll do Better Man. I'll do that monkey movie.
No. I hate that movie. I haven't seen it. I have no plan to see it. But it has been in the trailers for every movie I've seen for the past 3 months. I'm going insane. It's so stupid. I don't care about Robbie Williams. I don't care that he's a monkey.
The British are so mad that they're like, "Why don't you know Robbie Williams, mate?" And it's like, dude, I don't. I'm sorry.
I don't.
I don't know who
I'm sorry that he's not important enough to be global.
I thought, yeah. It's all, I'm sorry, and why is he a monkey? I don't get any of this.
Yeah. Like, look, I'm glad that we're creative enough that he's a monkey. Look, I'm glad that we're using our creativity. I don't like it. I think it's annoying.
It's so bad. It's so bad. But I'm going to pick it.
So anyways. Yeah.
But there's I said the monkey movie, but I did say the monkey movie, and there is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
There's two.
Oh, you gotta decide which one.
Also a monkey movie.
Monkey movie.
Also a monkey movie.
Monkey movie is a tongue twister. Monkey movie.
Fuck. Okay. Did you see?
I've seen.
Did you see that Alien Romulus used AI?
Did they really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but it was in one of those like threads talking about how The Brutalist used AI. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
That's true.
But they were like, yeah, Alien Romulus also used AI in some of their like production design. And I'm like, guys,
why? Get a person.
Why are we destroying the planet? Yeah. Get a person.
Get
a dude.
Get a job. Give someone
a job.
Get a job.
Let's hire people. But yeah. And then we don't need to talk about Wicked. It sucks.
The Wicked, sucks. Yeah, Wicked Sneak Wicked at the end of
see-
Defying Gravity, where she looks like Jello. She looks like a stretch doll.
Jesus.
It's so
I
bad.
hate it. I hate Wicked. I'm a Dune defender. Dune head for life.
Dune.
I'm a Dune head for life. I'll ride or die.
Ride or Dune. Dune or ride.
Or Jesus Timothy Chalamet.
He is the second coming.
Evil Jesus Timothy Chalamet.
The second coming is Timothy Chalamet. Well.
Oh no. No, just regular Jesus Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, okay.
Christianity still becomes evil. With or without House's input.
All right.
Sorry. Okay. What are you picking?
For visual effects?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I've seen.
You have a lovely roster here to pick from. Really wide and expansive, you know.
I'll do Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Why not?
Okay.
You know, I didn't think it would. I forgot about it, so we can do that.
Did you watch that?
No.
Have you watched a single Planet Ape movie?
I know. No, but I know what happens in the first one.
Okay.
I know because of The Simpsons.
Okay.
Oh
Beautiful. Beautiful. I've also never watched them because I was like, I don't care for these monkeys.
And these monkeys. That sounds so.
That
sounds so derogatory.
And it is.
Oh no, monkey.
Mm-hmm. I will be murdered by the monkeys in the monkey uprising, but you know what?
Murdered because
sacrifice
of not
I'm willing
woke.
to make. Not woke. Not woke enough.
Not woke enough for the monkeys.
Not woke enough for the monkeys. Okay. Sound. We have A Complete Unknown. Dune Part 2. Amelia Perez. Wicked. The Wild Robot. We gotta get Wicked out of here.
Wait, why is Wicked Perez out of here? I'll do Dune Part 2 for this, because it feels like it had good sound. I don't know how to judge sound. I'm so sorry. Like, I truly...
I also don't know how to I also don't know how to judge sound, so it's okay. I also picked Dune Part 2.
No.
Dune head. Yeah, you watched... Yeah. Give us your unfiltered review of A Complete Unknown, because you watched it like last night.
I watched it last night. I'll do it when we get to Best Pictures, because I have things I need to talk about with that movie.
Okay, your thoughts. Beautiful. I don't think I read your Letterboxd review of it yet.
Read it right now. See.
Okay.
Read it, and weep. No, but read it and.
Sorry, I'm moving the camera because it's a whole deal, guys.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit. So sorry. Oh, man. Okay, we gotta do that. And then we gotta do that. And then where's Emily's profile? Oh, you watched The Substance too?
I did. I watched The Substance. I finished The Substance at like 8 a.m. And that is not a movie you watch at 8 a.m.
Why would you watch it? First of all, you had to have started it at like 6 a.m.
No, I watched it at... I started it at like... before I left for therapy yesterday. So I did start it at like 10 a.m. And then I was busy the rest of the day, and when I was uploading our last episode I was like editing it and everything, I was also watching it. And so by then it was like midnight. And then I watched more of it in bed, and then I fell asleep, and I finished it this morning.
Jesus Christ. If you guys couldn't tell, Emily is someone who stops and starts movies.
Oh yeah, all the time. We can't be doing... Listen, I know.
That concerns me and also pisses me off.
I'm sorry. Listen, I don't want to be this way either. Like, but I have to. I have things going on.
You're ruining the sanctity of the movie watching experience.
I'm sorry.
No. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, the review. Okay, yeah. That's true.
I thought you were gonna read it out, and it's just silence.
Oh, am I supposed to read it out?
No.
I didn't know.
You know what? No. I don't want anyone else to know what this review is.
Okay, good. Okay. Anyways, back to the spreadsheet. Cool. Sound, where we agree. Makeup and hairstyling. We have... What do we have? We have Amelia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, Wicked, and A Different Man.
I will do the substance for this because they do insane body horror makeup on like Demi
Okay.
Moore and Margaret Qualley to the point. So you haven't watched the substance. Are you going
No,
to?
I have not. I plan on it.
Have fun. You might hate it.
Okay.
But there is a moment where at the end, can I spoil it for you?
No, it's already been spoiled for me. I'm on Twitter.
Oh, that's fair. So at the end, spoilers for everyone else, is that essentially Margaret Qualley and Demi Moore fuse into this monstrous being, and that's all body horror makeup and everything, and it was really well done. And so, and also, Margaret Qualley is speaking in front of a stage as the monster, and something opens. Like a scab opens up and a boob falls out of her.
Awesome.
And there's like blood. It's really well done. It's gross. It's
Awesome.
like sickening to watch, but it's really well done. So my choice is the substance.
Okay. My choice is A Different Man.
Oh.
I watched that over the weekend. It stars Sebastian Stan. I was gonna say the first MCU actor to be nominated. That's totally wrong.
Not true, actually. Last year kind of also helped prove that as well.
Yeah, last year. Oh wait, hold up. I have a cramp in my foot.
Oh
now.
no!
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Don't say I'm gonna die. Oh, this is a crazy angle that you're in. By the way, it's like a beached whale.
I'm dying.
Stand on it. It helps.
Ow.
Ow!
I will say, my comment about the first MCU actor to be nominated for Oscar, wrong. Just fully wrong. I do think that he has the best filmography post MCU.
100. He's not even post MCU.
He's not even post. Hey, we got to get him out of there.
I didn't know Thunderbolts was happening still, and then I went to see a complete unknown, and a trailer played. I was like, oh.
Yeah. I was like, we got to get him out of here. He's done. He's tired.
He does have this last year has, I don't know. This last year has really proven to me that Sebastian Stan's like a really good actor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wow, I forgot that you can be really good at what you do.
He's a great actor. Listen, I've always known that he has the juice. I watch Captain America Winter Soldier quite frequently. He's got the juice.
He does. I do agree.
Yeah. Anyways, I pick A Different Man. He's good in that movie. They have insane prosthetics, insanely good prosthetics, and then they have this moment where like the prosthetics are slowly peeling back on itself to reveal like the normal Sebastian Stan face. But it's coming off in like waves and layers.
Okay.
You know?
I get what you're saying.
And it's cool.
So and we both it's nice that we both chose like cool prosthetics and everything.
Yeah.
Cool, like not to like demean just like hair and makeup, but like there's a technicality. I would also say something for like Nosferatu, which has
which has the prosthetic penis.
For penis that Nicholas Hoult now has.
Yeah. It's Bill Skarsgård. Isn't Bill Skarsgård just wearing like a full body prosthetic?
I think
or am I
so.
making that up?
It feels like it. It's makeup and it feels like it.
Like that. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that like if there's any film in like the makeup and hairstyling category that utilizes prosthetics to like an insane degree, it has to win.
It has to win.
Nothing else against it is gonna stand up.
100%. It's gonna be So
although I feel like they're gonna give it to Wicked because they painted her green.
I hope not.
I hope not. But I think they're gonna do that because they painted her green.
They painted her green.
They painted her green. Wow, it's never been done before. I'm just gonna do the Tarzan thing again.
I hope. Yeah. Substance, Different Man, Nosferatu. If those three win, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Editing. We have Nora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, and Wicked. Wicked keeps sneaking into these categories.
Get your ass out of here.
Get out. I pick Conclave.
Conclave. I do too.
Conclave.
The editing on Conclave is actually really, really well done.
Okay. I just assume it says. I still haven't watched it.
I was literally talking to like a manager about how much we wished Sean Baker didn't edit his own films.
Yeah.
Sean, get it out.
Sean.
Stop.
Sean.
It could be
get another cook in the kitchen.
Nora could be shorter.
Nora could be shorter. Did you watch it?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Did I see your Letterboxd review for that?
No. Probably.
When was this?
I've been speed running. It's after I rewatched
John
Mulaney.
I found it. Okay, wait. Interesting. You feel okay? Whatever. Okay. Editing, we don't need to talk about that anymore. Wicked needs to get out. Amelia Perez needs to get out.
Conclave needs to get
in. Conclave. Conclave needs to get in. Okay. Cinematography. We have The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu.
The one I wanted for cinematography, which was Challengers, or I thought was going to also be here, not there, which is crazy. I think that's a crazy snub. I think, who's the one?
I know.
He's had so many films that won the one cinematographer this year. And I think he got snubbed for literally every single one of them. And they're like the most beautiful, like, hold on, what's his name? I want to get it.
Go get it.
Seomabu. Oh, I'm so sorry to this man. Seomabu Muktiprom. He has, Challengers. He's done all of Luca Guadagnino's films. Challengers and Queer. And just...
Yeah. He has great cinematography.
He's got a great eye. And
it's beautiful.
Oh, and Trap. He also did Trap this year. Where's my Trap boy? Trap.
Insane.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't get another Luca Guadagnino snub for me.
Another Lucas snub.
Also,
they nominated him once, and they were like, "That's good enough."
And we're done.
And we're done.
Is this the only Maria?
Yes.
Nomination. Interesting. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
I've not seen
Allegedly,
Maria.
Brad Pitt staged a campaign against Angelina Jolie.
Oh my!
Allegedly, I do not want to get sued by Brad Pitt.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Where'd you read that? What?
Twitter.
Okay.
I read this on Twitter. It's not like it wasn't a news thing. It was people like speculating because like the people who have seen Maria were like Angelina Jolie gives like the performance of her career, and yet no one's talking about the movie.
Oh.
No one's talking about her performance.
Well, she was supposed... I remember when it, like, first came out, people were like, this is gonna be, like, she's, front runner for Best Actress and everything, and then I heard...
nowhere.
I didn't even knew it came out when it did. I was like, oh, Maria. I forgot about it.
Yeah. But allegedly, according to the Twitter theorists and me in my head, Brad Pitt staged a campaign against her because I think they just divorced or they just settled their divorce this year.
Yes, they did. I heard about that.
Which
that's bad. Yikes.
Anyways.
So I guess my cinematography sorry, you go. Sorry, my bad.
I picked Dune.
Dune. Dune would be a great one.
Another one for Greg Fraser.
I'll pick... I'm thinking either The Brutalist or maybe... I'd say maybe The Brutalist. I like his name is Lowell.
Okay. Is his name Lowell?
LOL is his name.
Oh, slay, mama.
Lol.
Slay.
And I like what I've seen for The Brutalist, so I'll pick The Brutalist.
It's good. I think The Brutalist is probably going to win.
Probably. Probably. Yeah, we'll talk more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. costume design, we have A Complete
Lead
Unknown,
on, no! Conclave!
Enclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
A complete. Oh my god! I need it. Speaking of a costume and a complete unknown.
Okay.
So during when he's at the 1965 Newport Folk Festival, he's wearing a brown corduroy jacket, like a black turtleneck, and blue jeans. And I literally wore that outfit on Monday.
Yes.
And I was
You've
sitting there
worn this outfit several times.
multiple times, and I was sitting there and I was like, I've worn this. I am Bob Dylan.
I have his closet, actually.
I listen, I kind of liked it. I was like, I understand. This is a good style this man has.
Good style.
I will pick Nosferatu for costume design.
I also picked Nosferatu.
I think her dresses are beautiful. And they're historically
You're very 60s.
Thank you. I try. I
was thinking about this, and I was like, if I had to assign us a decade, who would I assign? I think you're 60s. This has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
That's fair.
But it's in my head now.
Mm-hmm.
But you're 60s, Sarah's 70s. I think Allie's 80s, I'm 90s.
You know what? That makes I get that. I truly do get that. I like that.
Okay. You see my vision?
I see the vision.
Okay, we can move on. This has nothing to do with anything.
I actually was looking at like 60, like a clothing. I was looking at like the dress, like a high collar sleeveless dress. I was like, this is cute. I could wear this.
Good.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Nosferatu, I love you. I hope you would.
That'd be good. I'd be happy.
It's probably. Yeah, it has good costume design, and it's nice. I know nothing about costume design.
Yeah, I like
nice
the dresses she wears.
I like the dresses she wears. Okay. Production design. We have Brutalist. Nope. Wait, I moved too far in my spreadsheet. Oh no. Okay. We have The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
Conclave. They built the Vatican!
They build the Vatican?
Yeah, so I'll do Conclave for mine. Conclave. Conclave Hive, we will return!
Conclave Hive. I picked Nosferatu because they built Württemberg.
There we go.
There we
Build
go.
things, people. And then...
Build things.
But, not apparently the Brutalist, because they used AI.
They used AI.
For a movie about an architecture.
Is that what the movie's about?
Yeah, it's about...
I have no idea what this movie's about.
It's about a Hungarian Jewish man, I think, escaping Germany, or, Europe.
Europe.
And he's an architect. And then he's
I'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll find out 3.5 hours later.
With an intermission.
I like a little intermission. Let's bring that back.
Intermission. Let's bring that back. A designated time to go pee.
Ah, I'm liking that.
Also, apparently there are 2 handjob scenes.
In the Brutal... What the hell's happening in the Brutalist, you guys?
I learned this on Twitter.
What the hell?
I gotta get off Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Wicked Sneak. Another Wicked Sneak.
Production design. I don't think that's a sneak.
No,
I think
I agree with this. I agree with it.
The production design of Wicked is actually really well done. It's just how they shot it that's terrible.
Yeah. I just wish it had better cinematography.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it wasn't nominated for cinematography.
Thank God. Actually, thank God.
They built Shiz University.
Yeah. Shiz is real now.
Shiz is real.
Yeah, I think and they built the Emerald City and everything. Yeah. I think that production design for that would be fine.
That's good.
Honestly, any of these would be okay with me.
Okay. Animated feature. We have Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, and The Wild Robot.
This is a great year for animated feature films. All of them have gotten praise. All of them I haven't watched a single one of these, but I know all of them are good. Like, I know they're good. I'm very excited to watch all of these. I literally have no clue what could win. And I think that's very fun.
I think that's fun. I picked Wallace and Gromit for giggles.
I love Wallace and Gromit. I'm so excited. Yeah. I keep telling my parents, I'm like, we gotta watch the new Wallace and Gromit, and they seem so like about it. I'm all, you love Wallace and Gromit. We watch Curse of the Were-Rabbit every year.
Why are you being fake fans?
No.
Why are you trying to be cool?
I'm even excited for Inside Out, if Inside Out 2 would win. I mean, I think that's my one I want to win the least, because it's a sequel.
But you wouldn't
I wouldn't be mad. I think it's I think it did well. If I had to give something, it's either going to be The Wild Robot or Flow. I would have to, because I feel like those have done the best in like the box office and everything. I think maybe even The Wild Robot. If they're giving The Wild Robot other nominations, it's kind of feeling like they're going to give it to...
It's probably going to be
animated.
This one for animated.
But literally any single one of these will be I'll be very happy with, because I've heard only good things about all of them.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Wallace and Gromit on the red carpet.
I am too. I love Wallace and Gromit.
You.
I love them. I love them.
Is Wallace the human?
Yes. Gromit is the dog.
Okay. I didn't watch Wallace and Gromit growing up.
Fake fan.
I know, because they weren't princesses and or Blue's Clues.
That's all I wanted.
So, that's all I wanted.
I watched every single Wallace and Gromit movie and the Chicken Run movie growing up repeatedly. Yes. So I'm very excited.
Okay, moving forward. Adapted screenplay. We have A Complete Unknown.
A Complete Unknown.
You can sing it every time. A Complete Unknown. Conclave. Amelia Perez. Nickel Boys and Sing Sing.
Wait a minute. Amelia Perez is an adapted screenplay.
No, it's adapted from a French opera.
Oh, that's right. I thought because whenever I think adapted, I think it's like a book or something, or like something like that. Obviously not Amelia Perez.
Not Amelia Perez.
I'm probably seeing Nickel Boys tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. I don't know. Not A Complete Unknown.
No. No. I think Conclave. Just for fun.
It probably will be Conclave, honestly. They probably won't give it the best picture, but they'll give it the adaptation.
Yeah, because it's not going to win anything else.
No.
Truthfully.
Aw, Conclave 5, we won!
So they'll give it the pity award.
I will say, Nickel Boys, I'm very, very excited to see. I heard it's, like, detrimentally sad. I know the book is supposed to be phenomenal as well. Like, it's a really well done book. So, and it's supposed to be a really well done movie. So, I'm excited. But yeah, from the ones I've seen, I would say either Conclave or Nickel Boys. I'll do that.
Okay.
Conclave. Conclave.
Conclave. Okay. Original screenplay. We have Honora, The Brutalist, September 5th, A Real Pain, and The Substance.
I forgot September 5th came out. Has it even come out?
It has come out. It's playing in the theaters right now.
Oh my god. Is that what is September 5th is the one about the hostages at the Olympics, right? Okay, let me look.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There are hostages, and do we air this? I don't know. Dude, I don't know what that movie's about.
It's here, I'll read you the thing.
Okay, read me the thing.
During the 1972 Summer Olympics in Munich, Germany, an American sports broadcasting team must adapt to live coverage of the Israeli athletes being held hostage by a terrorist group. interesting movie.
Okay, so knowing that, it's probably going to win.
Yeah.
My vote is for Jesse Eisenberg and A Real
Yes.
Pain.
I haven't even seen A Real Pain. I hope he wins because I love Jesse Eisenberg.
It's a great movie. And like I didn't like his first feature film, which is starring Finn Wolfhard. I didn't even finish it.
That's right.
Yeah. I got 20 minutes into it and I was like, I am going to kill myself if I keep watching this. It's not good. But A Real Pain is really good. It's really good writing. And yeah, I hope it wins.
I
It's
hope
probably not.
It probably won't. Honestly, if I had to see anything, they would probably give it to Anora. They won't give Anora any other stuff, but they'll give it. It's either they're going to give him the original screenplay or the best director. Is he nominated for? He is.
He is. I don't think we'll talk about this later. I don't think Honora is going to win anything.
Ooh.
That's my prediction.
That's fair.
I don't think it's going to win anything because they don't like women. They don't like sex workers.
That's true.
They don't like sex in general. Like as liberal as the Academy claims itself to be, they're still incredibly
They're not.
conservative.
No.
They're not. Hey, they're not. So I don't think Honora's going to win anything.
That's a valid point. Honestly, I get that.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope A Real Pain wins. I hope Jesse Eisenberg wins. I think he does.
Yeah.
He's a nice boy.
Has Jesse Eisenberg ever won an Oscar?
No, I don't think so. I hope
he was nominated for The Social Network.
Oh, well, right? Oh, that's right. But I don't think he won. He should have. My God.
He should have.
He was incredible for The Social Network.
We need to watch The Social Network. I love that movie.
The Social Network. It's so good.
Okay.
Anyway, I do it all for you, Jesse.
I do it all for you, Jesse. Now we're going to the big guns. Big sections.
Big boys.
We have Best Supporting Actress. We have Monica Barbero in A Complete Unknown.
A Complete Unknown.
Ariana Grande. I know you're gonna do it, but I don't leave a pause.
No, I'll still just keep talking.
Okay. Monica Barbero in A Complete Unknown. Ariana Grande in Wicked. Felicity Jones in The Brutalist. Zoe Saldana in Emilia Perez. And Isabella Rossellini in Conclave.
I can tell you it's probably going to Zoe Saldana.
It's probably going to Zoe Saldana.
I don't like that. I will say she actually is good in Emilia Perez. The movie is bad. She does a good job for what she is given. I'm like, you are a woman who knows how to act.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's very... Again, no. I'm going to say this as somebody who's not an actor. They can't act. I don't think it's that hard to be good in a bad movie.
That's fair. You know what? And that's so valid.
I don't think it's very hard. I picked Isabella Rossellini because I think she should get to talk about Ingrid Bergman.
I hope she does. I hope they give it to her, and then she's like, I do this for my parents, especially my mother, Ingrid Bergman. She's my Nepo baby. I love her.
Has Ingrid Bergman won an Oscar?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay, well, I'm on Wikipedia now.
I will say I loved Monica Barbero.
Okay, she has 3.
Oh, good. Okay. I will say I loved Monica Barbero in A Complete Unknown. I thought her Joan Baez was incredible. It honestly sometimes brought like a tear to my eye. I was like, oh, she's so good in this.
Her singing is so good.
Beautiful. She's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then she's
I don't know what Joan Baez sounds like.
Honestly, they sound similar. Like they're very
they sound similar. Okay.
It's like it's just really nice. I think she does a great job. If she won, I wouldn't be mad. I honestly I don't know. I liked Ariana Grande in Wicked. I think she does a great job, and I think she loves that character so much. Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad if she won.
No. I wouldn't
I'd be a little bit like,
But I wouldn't be like
I wouldn't
in outrage.
Yeah, I wouldn't go on Twitter and be like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that wouldn't be me. I'd be like, okay, cool.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Felicity Jones can't say anything. Haven't seen her.
yeah. I'm sorry, Felicity
Okay.
Jones. I've not seen the Brutalist.
Best supporting actor. We have Borisov in Honora, Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain, Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown,
I don't know.
Guy Pearce in Guy Pearce in The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice.
We have the Succession crossover
We have-
event in the supporting
and
actors.
they're fighting.
They're
fighting.
Well, it's gonna go to Kieran Culkin, right?
Yeah.
Like, of course it
Yeah.
is. And I'm not
Yeah.
mad about that. I love Kieran Culkin.
I'm not mad about that. Yeah. Listen, I haven't seen
yeah.
The Brutalist yet. I have not seen The Apprentice yet.
I've not either. I will say, I'm assuming Jeremy Strong does an incredible job, because it's fucking Jeremy Strong. And he's
Jeremy Strong.
literally one of the greatest, like, modern actors. Like, you watch him, you're like, oh, wow. I haven't watched The Apprentice, but I did watch Angels in America, which also has a fictionalized Roy Cohn in it.
Awesome.
And I was like, oh,
Awesome.
okay.
Yes. But yeah, I haven't seen the last two. Of the three that I've seen, Kieran Culkin's performance is the one that I think about the most.
Yeah. I haven't even seen A Real Pain, but I
know. You have to.
I know. I need to. I'm going to very soon.
Good.
I'm very excited because I think he does really well with, obviously he plays his like goofy humor self and everything, and that's him as a person, but he can be really like emotional and really like sensitive to a lot of material.
Like throughout the movie you can just see like hope and light return back to his eyes or whatever. Cuz he's like at the beginning of the movie he's like literally looks like he's about to kill himself. And it's like he's so
that's
good. Oh my god.
I'm excited for Real Pain.
Excited.
But yeah. Yura Borisov's I mean, he's not bad. Yura Borisov is not bad in Honora. I like him, but I don't think about him.
Yeah. I get a little pissed off whenever he gets nominated for Best Supporting Actor. Because like I just don't think for Honora. Because I just don't think his performance was anything special. Again, I'm not a fucking actor.
Right, no,
I don't know how this shit works.
No, of course. But it's just like, I thought he was fun. And the character cares for Nora, but I don't know if, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Edward Norton as,
the character just, like, didn't give me an impression.
No, not at all. I thought he was funny, like, in some points, but that was the situation as well. I don't know. Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown as Pete Seeger is crazy. Yeah. I mean, I guess. Sure. Why the hell not?
Yeah.
That's how I feel. And then I haven't.
Okay. Nothing to say about that. Best Supporting Actress. We have...
No, we already did Supporting Actress.
Best Actress. Okay. Fuck me then. We have Cynthia Erivo in Wicked. We have Carla Sofia Gasson in Amelia Perez. We have Mikey Madison in Honora, Demi Moore in The Substance, and Fernanda Torres in I Am Still Here.
I'm Still Here.
I think.
Yes.
I'm Still Here.
So let's actually go down the list and everything, because I think there's
Cynthia Erivo.
She does great and everything. I mean, she's great as Elphaba. But, like, it's Wicked.
No.
Like...
No.
No. Like...
No.
No.
No. Carla Sofia Gasson.
First
Amelia Perez.
Trans person ever to be nominated for anything ever, which is a huge milestone, obviously.
Which is huge. Yeah.
I just wish it wasn't for me.
Upsetting that it's it's kind of upsetting that it's for this movie.
Yeah.
Because movie's not good.
No.
No. And like I'm sure I don't know if she's good in the movie.
She's like she I like the like kindness she brings to it from what I've seen, from the amount I've seen. I mean, she's fine, I guess.
I just feel like, and I don't want to be negative or anything. I just feel like this nomination is very much a like, oh, we're so sorry that we voted for Trump.
Yeah, like
Nomination.
yeah,
You can
like
forgive us.
let's see how woke we are.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm so sorry that we voted for your rights to be taken away and for you to be executed on a public stage.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
It's true
But-
though. Yeah. I'm glad for her. I wish it wasn't for this.
Yeah. I do feel like all of the nominations for Amelia Perez are sort of like, look at how woke we are.
Yeah,
like, look
that's
at how
what I get.
progressive
That's what I get.
and liberal we are. But it's like, no, it's actually not progressive. It's actually the opposite of progressive.
Really is, honestly.
So,
Yeah.
but, congrats to her for this achievement. Just wish it was for a better movie.
I just wish for something else. Right.
Yeah. Okay. Mikey Madison.
And Honora. I think she
Honora.
does phenomenal. I think she
Yeah.
literally is Honora to me in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, she's not Mikey Madison. And I think that's
She's
great
Yeah.
in it.
she's fantastic in that part. I don't think the movie would work
Without
her.
her. Yeah, 100%. It wouldn't be the same without her. And I think
like you could switch out any other actor for like the other characters.
Yeah.
But you need Mikey Madison to be there.
yeah, she does. She knows Honora so well, like throughout and everything. That being said, she will not win this.
She will not win this.
No.
And it's okay.
That's fine.
Demi Moore in The Substance.
This is my pick for
Okay.
who's gonna win. I think Demi Moore is gonna win. I think on multiple levels. One, for her acting in The Substance is genuinely so
Yes.
big, and it's it's really well done. She's angry.
Yes.
She's really sensitive, and it's just so like, it's so multi-layered, her like performance and everything. She's really like bringing together all the stuff. And then I think they're also going to do a thing, because I think her Golden Globe speech helped her to be like, hey, I've been here for like 50 years or whatever. She also so like, and I've not won anything ever, so I think that's helping her.
She's also and she's been like a big name star since she started acting and like as like a teenager,
Yes.
Like she was in the Brat Pack.
No, literally. Like, and I think this is a great movie that showcases how she like her life and everything, like,
Yeah.
because it's all about like beauty standards and everything, and it's making fun of them, but at the same time it's like it's obviously the very grotesque parts of like hating yourself and everything. And I know that was a huge part of why Demi Moore got that role, was like that was essentially a lot of what she went through with herself. And so I think a lot of that really plays out in the role of Elizabeth Sparkle, as her name is.
Yes.
So I my pick is Demi Moore. I hope she wins. I love her.
That's also my pick. I hope she wins too. Yeah. Anyways, and then the last nominee is Fernanda Torres in I Am Still Here. I haven't watched this movie.
I haven't watched it. I
Can't say
don't
anything
even
about it.
know where to watch it. I can't it's not my theaters anywhere. I've heard she's really
Loving Late
good
to
in
her.
this.
I heard she's good.
I've heard that people are like, I don't know if Demi Moore is gonna win because she's in this. Because Fernanda Torres is like also a nominee. But I think Demi Moore is gonna win.
Yeah. I think Fernanda is gonna be like a close second for me.
Yes, that would be my close second. It would be, for me, Demi Moore, Fernanda Torres, Mikey Madison, Cynthia Erivo, and then sorry, Carla Sofia Gascon.
Yeah, be in a better movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she can. I think if she was given better material and better things to work with, I think she could do really well. But
She
it's
probably
Amelia
could.
Perez.
Yeah. Okay. Best actor. We have Adrian Brody in The Brutalist, Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes in
I never know how to
Conclave.
say his last name. I never can figure it out.
Don't know. Did you know that his son is the star of the After movies? The Harry Styles
What?
movie?
That's his son.
Son.
I
Hero
didn't.
Fiennes.
I did not know that. How is your dad like this renowned actor and everything?
And you're playing
Harry Styles
in a
fanfic. Oh my god.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Can we use your nepotism to your advantage? You have it.
You have it. I know. People, it always pisses me off when, like, Nepo babies don't use their nepotism correctly.
No.
Like, there's very clearly, like, a good answer to how to use it, and you're not using it.
And you're not using it. Oh, wait. I want to go back to something with the actress in a leading role.
Okay.
I just remembered. One of the biggest, I don't know if upsets is the word, but the one that, I mean, I thought she was going to be nominated, but wasn't, was Pamela Anderson for The Last Showgirl. She was heralded to be nominated, but nothing.
Yes.
I haven't seen The Last Showgirl, so take that with a salt, but...
saw it. Yeah, I saw it a couple weeks ago with my parents. Not sure why my parents came.
Right.
They said, let's go watch it together.
All right.
And I said, okay. And I don't think The Last Showgirl is like the greatest movie. I think it's fine, you know, but like I get what it's saying because I too am a woman who was in a performing space.
I understand.
You know? Like I did performance. Like, hey, I say that I don't know anything about acting. I did act for a bit. But I think that Pamela Anderson was super good, and I think that like in an ideal world she would be nominated. I don't think she would win.
No, not at all.
But I think that like if more people saw the movie, it's like it's basically like the same thing as the Demi Moore situation because they're both in the same.
Yes,
it's the same boat because The Last Showgirl is all about like Pamela Anderson's character, and she's been in this like flashy 80s like performance space for like her entire life, and like her identity is built on this, but now like that space is closing and that era of her life is ending. And she can't get into any other spaces because she's deemed as like she's too old, she's not good enough, like all of these things. And I love Pamela Anderson.
I do too. So that was why I think I mean I also 100% I think you were saying it, if more people saw it, I think it's that every year we will say the Oscars has a terrible recency bias as well.
Yeah.
And
it's so obvious with this year's.
This year is more, I think, more obvious than in previous years.
Yeah. Because
all these movies came out like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah, I'd have to do a Google search on like all of these movies to like figure out exactly when they all came out. But like I don't think there's anything that came out before September.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah. And which is a real shame because there's so many good movies that came out before September.
And we'll talk
Challengers.
Challengers. We'll talk about for our other snubs that we remember after everything.
Yeah, I'd have to actually pull up okay. I'm up. Okay. Back to actor. Who did we stop at? Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, and Sebastian Stan. Thank you. And Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice.
They are not giving it to a Sebastian Stan.
They're not. I think the fact that he was nominated
is insane.
is insane. Like,
I don't know. I also insane. Who's nominated for this one? Not A Different Man.
Yeah. It's also really weird because like he's gone on the record in interviews to say that like he was supposed to do the variety on
Yeah.
like actors on actors, but he ended up dropping out because no one wanted to talk about The Apprentice with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is like, okay, pussies, but also he has another movie that you could talk about. You could talk about a different man. Like, hey, we're all just fucking stupid. But I don't know. I saw a tweet, not to talk about Twitter again. I saw a tweet that it's like, this is so it's funny that he was nominated because it's basically like he guilted the Academy into nominating him because they refused to talk to him about this movie, which is like not a great reason to be nominated.
No.
But like I think that if it got if like his guilt tripping got people to watch the movie,
good.
I think that's good.
Yes.
I think that's good.
100%. It was a total shock when he got. It wasn't a shock that he got nominated. Like he himself, I knew he was gonna be, but for The Apprentice was the shock.
He's got the juice.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. Like
he's got the juice.
I will say, I have an internet friend that fucking hates Sebastian Stan and goes into Sebastian Stan, like Stan, Twitter, and essentially bullies all of them.
That's so funny.
It's so funny. I like all her tweets. I'm like, this is funny. I think he's a great actor. I think that is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's really funny.
Who do I think? Do we think this is the year Timothée Chalamet is going to win an Oscar? No is the answer.
Here's the thing. I think that he should have won Best Actor for Call Me by Your Name.
Of course he should.
Like,
as God intended.
Gary Oldman. Wasn't it fucking Gary Oldman?
I think so, actually.
For Vice.
Was that what? Oh, that's when that came out. Yeah, I think it was. Remember. It had to been. He should have won. Yeah.
He should have won.
That should have been first big name.
Timothée Chalamet is a great performer.
He's
been in great movies, except for what's that? Don't Look Up. I hate that movie. I don't think it's a good movie. It's fine. He's fine in that movie, but he's in great movies. This is like the 7th film that he's been in that's been nominated for Best Picture.
He's a modern movie star.
He's a great actor. He should have won this award years ago. I think that if they don't give it to him now, like for A Complete Unknown, I do think they're going to give it to him because it's a biopic. They love biopics.
They do. They
love biopic. I think they're going to give it to him.
You say biopic?
But if they don't,
biopic.
I don't fucking know.
This is not science.
Look, I don't give a shit anymore.
I don't give
a fuck. I'm tired
of these games.
Emily texted me at 5:30 p.m. and Emily was like, "May, I'm so sorry. We have to cancel filming. I'm so sleepy."
I'm so sleepy. You know what I did? I texted that, and then I laid on my bed up there and fell asleep for an hour, and I woke up and I was like, I feel God again. Yeah. I needed
just take a nap.
I needed nap time. I'm so sleepy.
Yeah. So Emily took a nap, and then I guilt tripped them into. No, I didn't do that. Anyways, but yeah, I think that if they don't give it to Timothée Chalamet now, they're not going to give it to him until he is geriatric and old, which is what they usually do.
Yes,
for men.
He is a toss-up. I think that is very true. Yeah. I don't know, because I do think his performance in A Complete Unknown is like great, because he is a great actor that knows what he's doing. But at the same time, like, A Complete Unknown is fine. It's not good.
Yeah, but they still gave Best Actor to Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Shit movie,
I forgot about that.
And an okay performance.
So maybe they
don't care. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the biopic is shit. It's still like a known name that people know.
Yeah.
It's the trigger name.
So I hope, honestly, I hope he does win.
I hope he wins.
I honestly, I wouldn't be mad with any of these people, honestly. I think they're all great.
Well, I'd be mad if Adrian Brody won.
Well,
I'd be mad for that.
Yes, this is true. Using AI voice.
Using AI for his Romanian accent.
The proud nation of Hungary.
Proud nation of Hungary. I don't know. I just think that's so stupid.
Ralphie.
Do we know how that got out? Sorry.
No. I don't know, because the director was like, no, we never fucking used AI. Are you insane? But then the other people were like, yes, you did. So I don't know what the hell's happening.
Yeah, I don't know. But, like, if it is true that Adrian Brody used AI, or the director or whoever made this decision, they use AI to enhance his Romanian accent, then I feel like that should immediately disqualify him.
100%, because you're not acting.
Yeah, because you're not acting. Like, the whole point of acting is to fucking act.
Exactly. You're not.
Timothy Chalamet sounds like fucking Kermit. Bob Dylan.
I couldn't understand him half the time.
I couldn't understand him.
He was all, oh, baby, I'm just thinking about that. And I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah. But, like, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, he's an actor.
You're, like, learning how to do an accent.
Yeah. I 100%. I agree. Ralph Fiennes and Conclave. I don't know if Conclave will win anything, truthfully.
Oh, no.
But
no.
In my heart, it won every award. Yeah. I love Conclave. I will also give this to Coleman Domingo, because I love Coleman Domingo. Yeah. I've been really wanting to see Sing Sing, but it's not been near me.
It's his second in a row nomination.
Oh, that's
for
right.
Best Actor?
Yeah, because of Rustin.
What was it last year?
Rustin.
That's right, it was Rustin.
He's great.
Right. I still haven't watched that. I'm so sorry, Coleman.
I love you, Coleman Domingo. I love you, Coleman Domingo.
Yeah. Sebastian Stan's not winning.
No, absolutely not.
Just because of the political climate.
100%.
100%. Congrats on being nominated, King.
Love
you'll
you.
Win.
You'll
win when you're 70.
You're great at what you do. 70. So,
yeah, you have the juice, and you will continue to have the juice.
Yes. Okay.
Anyways, that was our spiel on Best Actor. Timothy Chalamet all the way. Club Chalamet.
It's Club Chalamet. She fucking
has she spoken out about his nomination? I haven't seen it.
Yes, she did. Okay. I'm going to be reacting to the nominations and giving you who I think will win. And I want you to guess who she thought's going to win for actor.
Oh, not Timothy Chalamet.
No, of course it's Timothy.
Chalamet.
I was like, oh, I wonder who, Queen. Like, I wonder who
Queen.
Who you think's going to win.
I am so excited for his SNL episode tomorrow.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
I put it on the Brats calendar. I will be live tweeting on the Brats Instagram,
he's also
on the Brats Tumblr.
He's
the musical guest as well.
Because he's the musical guest, and he's likely
doing double duty.
He's most likely doing the Bob Dylan stuff. Oh, I'm excited. I might watch it now.
I think it would be fun if he doesn't do any Bob Dylan stuff.
He just does his own shit. I would actually appreciate that more. That's the thing with Timothy Chalamet, is like, no matter what, I also think he's like a really charismatic person. Yeah. And like, he knows what he's very smart with it. With like being like, because he's also like a little dumb. He's a little boy as well.
Yeah. Well, the press tour for Complete Unknown is literally one of the most brilliant things I've ever seen in my entire life. Because it's so fun, it's so out of pocket, so out of left field, and it's also making people realize that Timothy Chalamet isn't actually like this quiet, brooding French boy.
He's always been
a New York loser.
He's always been a nerd and a goof. Yeah. Like, he's been
always
quiet.
Been a loser.
Like, he's
and people are finally realizing it, and it's making me so joyful.
Good. Yeah, I hope I'm
free.
We need to be free. I'm glad. Yeah. I've always thought that. I mean, he has his whole entire like internet like footprint is him being stupid. It's atrocious, but it's not like atrocious in the actual bad way. It's just him being dumb. I love it. It's great.
Like, he's just a theater kid, and
Yeah.
it's really beautiful.
It's funny.
I know. I wish he could have been like this sooner, but
I'm glad Bob Dylan, playing Bob Dylan, put it out for him.
I'm glad it freed him. Jesus Christ.
Freed him.
Freed him. Okay. Best director. We're getting to the big guys now.
Mm-hmm.
We have Jacques Ad. I don't know. It's French. I don't care. The guy for Emilia Perez. I have no respect for the French. So that guy, Sean Baker for Honora, Coralie I'm so sorry, Queen. Forgot for The Substance.
Yeah.
James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, and Brady Corbett for The Brutalist. I don't think
there's 2 sneaks in here. And that is Jacques Audiard for Emilia Perez and James Mangold for A Complete Unknown, because I think the directing in that is atrocious, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's not good.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think they're going to give it to Sean Baker because they don't like women or sex,
that's
or
right.
sex workers.
Yes. That's right. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I now I remember. That's right. They hate women.
Yeah. They hate women. They hate sex. Right. They hate sex workers.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
This will probably go to Brady Corbett of The Brutalist. I think the magnitude of the film he made and everything.
Yeah.
Obviously, AI aside, because that's bad.
Aside. Alleged
AI. Alleged.
Please don't sue us.
Please don't sue us. I have no money. broke. It's the idea of making something that's so reminiscent of like old Hollywood on like VistaVision and on 35 millimeter and that sort of thing. That magnitude, that's like what they're looking for.
Yeah. I will say, this isn't like super tied in. The trailer for The Brutalist fucks so hard. Such a good trailer. Because like, it's less than a minute long, I think. It doesn't tell you anything about the movie, but it gives you the vibes that draws you in.
It's so good.
Because like, trailers these days are just like, they're so overwrought. They tell you exactly what's going to happen. They're like way too involved in what's going on with the movie.
Yeah, they play that trailer at work before every movie, and every single time I'm excited to see it because I'm like, oh yeah, the Brutalist trailer. It's a great trailer. It's a great trailer.
And then for Coralie, this is her directorial debut, right?
Yes.
We're gonna fact check that later.
I'll do it right now.
Checking Emily.
No.
Oh, real time Emily.
Real Emily is doing this.
Real time Emily.
Because fact checking Emily is editing Emily, and editing Emily is being still trying to remember how Adobe Premiere Pro works, and so it has to.
Editing Emily needs to get this out by tomorrow.
Yeah, and so if editing Emily can do as little editing as possible, that'd be way better. Hold on. Yes. Oh no, what she gained international recognition with her 2017 debut feature film Revenge.
Okay, cool. Sorry, Queen.
Yeah.
She's not going to win because she's a woman.
Yeah.
Also because The Substance is still a horror film.
Yeah.
And they still don't like horror.
It's true. It's surprising that they even put it to where it is.
It's surprising that it got nominated this far.
For all these things. You know?
So, hats off to Coralie for her work on The Substance. Yes. Okay.
Oh my god, hiccup.
The big guy. Big one. We have Honora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave.
Yes.
Your singing is getting quieter and quieter as we go on.
Because you already know what's coming.
Yeah. Dune Part 2. Emilia Perez. I'm Still Here. Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked. So we have a sneak. Cool. Let's just go down the list. So the sneaks, Wicked.
Emilia Perez.
And Emilia Perez. Those are the two sneaks.
Yeah, everything else. Yeah.
Everything else is fine. Everything else is fine.
Let's go through each of the films and talk about our feelings for the ones we've watched.
Okay.
Or
alphabetically.
No, just
Anora.
Yeah.
We'll just do alphabetically.
I don't know. Just random.
Yeah. I personally liked Anora. I thought it was fun. I know you didn't like it.
I did. I liked it. I didn't love it. I think I was talking about this with some coworkers today as well, with my manager, who is actively wearing an Anora t-shirt. And he was like, cool. What was your feelings about Anora, Emily? And I was like, oh, so sorry, King.
Sorry, King.
For Anora, for me, it always just felt a little like Sean Baker's trying to do a lot. He's trying to put a lot into a film, and a lot of it comes out very surface level, a very like middle of the road. I can very much tell. I think it's okay to write movies out of your own lived experience. I think that's fine. I don't care. But I can very clearly tell a man wrote this movie.
Yeah.
And
I don't know too much about Sean Baker. I don't think I've watched another one of his films, but like aren't most, if not all of his films about sex work?
Yes.
Or like sex workers?
So, Florida Project, The Mom. I
love Florida Project.
I love the Florida Project.
I do love that
That's
movie.
one of my. I love the Florida Project, and I stand it. But yeah, The Mom is a sex worker, and that's Tangerine.
Yeah,
they're trans sex workers. It's a lot of them talk about sex work, and that's fine. I don't know. Yeah. I don't. Again, you can. There's so much nuance in this where like you of course. You could write about not your own lived experience, but you just treat it with care. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, what's the fascination?
Yeah, I do think I do want to know what his fascination.
I do too.
With sex work and like sex workers is. I don't think it has to necessarily be like a bad thing, but like I would like to pick his brain about it. I will say I did really like Anora, and I like when I watch it, and I still really like it. I love the performances, and I do just like love what was going on in the movie, and I liked I think it was a little bit more subtle, but it was like the critique of like class and like
100%,
and how like the different classes like interact with like sex workers and things like that. And I think that their marketing of like it's a Cinderella story.
The Cinderella story does not work.
Yeah. Well, I think it's really interesting that they would say it's a Cinderella story because you go into it with like this idea of like what it's going to be, and it ends up just sort of like flipping itself on its head.
Yes.
Like, yes, in some ways, I think it is a Cinderella story because they get married.
For the first half, it is.
For the first half, it is. And if you ended it there, like, it is a Cinderella story. But then the second half of the movie, it just does a complete, like, 180. And suddenly it upends everything that the first half built,
Yes.
Like, obviously, like, you could see, like, the flaws in the Cinderella story as it's happening. But, like, the second half just systemically unravels it, and I think that's really interesting. It's just also like a fun movie.
It's fun. I again.
I think the ending is so good. Like, do I think the movie is a little bit too long? Yeah, it is.
Of course.
But the ending is just so good. It was really impactful to me. Like, I loved it.
For me, I wish I loved it because I don't think. I think I don't know. I think he's trying to just put a lot into this movie, and he's really trying to market a lot of different ideas and themes and whatever, and that's fine. But it just felt like it wasn't giving enough time for all of them, and it felt very bloated because of it. It was very. I love the whole portion with like them trying to find the young boy and everything, her husband.
Felt a little like confused and rushed.
Yes.
Almost. But I do think that kind of helps it, sort of, because the whole idea is that like this entire situation is confusing, and this entire situation has been rushed.
No, I got
like
100%.
there's no so like there's no time to think, there's no time to like process anything.
100%. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just didn't vibe with it. I think Mikey
Yeah.
Madison's great. Yeah. I don't know. Just wasn't for me. It's okay.
We can't talk about The Brutalist. We have not seen it.
But we will.
We will. Okay. A Complete Unknown.
A Complete Unknown.
Ooh, out loud.
Now we gotta growl to it. This is not good. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
You know way more. You know more about Dylan and Joan Baez and the whole sitch more than I do. Sarah knows more than
I was gonna say Sarah's the expert
Yeah.
on all of it.
Sarah's like the Joan Baez #1 fan.
Yeah, she loves her.
If Joan Baez has no fans, then Sarah's dead.
Then Sarah is dead. But I like, so that was where like a lot of my rose-colored glasses with the movie is that I just like this era, and I like this like aesthetic and this, the parts where they were literally just like making music and hanging out and like doing gigs and all that stuff. I was like, oh my god, making art, like you want to make so badly. You want to make art and be with your friends and whatever. I think that's fun, and I think that was a really cool part about. But it, like, I mean, it doesn't. It just says like Bob Dylan's like a dick, and he is. Yeah. But like, he's just like, I don't know. It's not great. It's not like shot well. It's not. No. It's not like Timothy Chalamet. I think the actors all do a great job in it. I think they're phenomenal. But like, it's not like everything else of it. I was just like.
Yeah.
It's also so long. Like, for this, it is way too long.
Way too long. It's way too long.
I also...
As somebody who doesn't know... Go.
No, sorry. Keep going.
You go.
Wait.
No, go.
Okay. Well, let's just... All right, fine. Do you remember... I need to talk about this. Because...
Okay.
I watched it, and it was only me and an elderly man that were in the theater. And so
beautiful.
I had to stifle my laugh when this particular moment happened in the movie.
Okay.
Do you remember when it's around? Yeah, it's like 1964-ish. They're doing the march.
I do not know the years. I do not know the years.
Well, it's the March on Washington. It's the March on Washington. I had to stifle my laugh when they superimposed Timothy Chalamet on the March on Washington. It's like a green screen, and it's the actual footage of it, of him going like, Bob Dylan is here. And he's like, but they superimposed Timothy Chalamet's Bob Dylan. And I was sitting there and I was like, oh my god. That was bad.
I love it. I love it when, like, biopics or like any historical like film and movies are the fucking same thing, fucking idiot. Films, TV shows, like especially that things that like take place in the 20th century and that like are including real historical events. I love it when they superimpose the actors on the real photos.
It's so funny.
It never looks good.
It never looks good
what they do,
because the cameras are different. Like it's very clearly like a new camera that they put like a grain filter over the video footage. Like it's so bad. I had to stifle my laugh when that happened, and I was just like, that is insane.
Did you see the guy that was also in Daisy Jones and the Six?
Thank you! I was losing my mind! I was sitting there and I was like, I know this man. Why do I know him? And then I was like, halfway through he started playing and started talking more, and I was like, is this the guy from Daisy Jones and the Six?
The guy from Daisy Jones and the Six. I clocked him immediately. I was like, you're the guy from Daisy Jones and the Six.
I did not know he was in this. And then I was like...
I didn't either until he showed up. And I was like, Okay, so my king won.
My king! He's
king
like part of the
won.
posse with Timothy Chalamet
Yeah.
and everyone. And oh my god.
Beautiful.
I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, wow, we're really
It's
writing
really
that like
beautiful.
I can play music and look like I'm from the 60s.
Yeah.
60s, 70s.
Well,
Yeah.
I will say he looks did you watch Daisy Jones?
I watched half of it.
Okay.
I need to watch
Okay.
it. Honestly,
watched
I've been thinking about it. I've been like, I should finish
good.
watching it. No, I know it's not good. But like
So bad. I will say, of that whole cast, he looks the most like he was like, yeah.
there. Everyone
I
else
was there in
typo face.
Yeah. Like, does he look a little bit too clean? Yeah, he does. He does not look smelly enough.
But that we can change.
That we can change. He looked really smelly in A Complete Unknown. They all looked smelly.
Yes, they did.
They all looked disgusting.
They all look
And I think
gross.
yeah. They all look so grody, and that's what we're missing
in movies.
In movies. We need to look disgusting.
What's that one? It's a Tumblr post where they're like, movies fail now because they don't cast ugly people.
They don't.
We're
the ugly people.
We're the ugly people.
We're the ugly people. Okay.
I Complete Unknown. Listen, no, I know
Yeah,
why it's nominated, but I
Yeah.
don't. It's no.
Yeah, I had like a nice time. I think just because I don't know like the Bob Dylan lore, I don't know the Joan Baez lore. I'm not having a hyperfixation on that one yet.
Yeah.
You know, not yet. It'll take a bit.
Boom.
Soon, yeah. So I didn't know any of that. Honestly, I texted the group chat last night and I was like, "What did he do?" Because honestly, he just kind of seemed fine to me.
Well,
like obviously not great.
No, he's an asshole, and
like he's a man. He thinks he's God.
That's the thing.
He thinks he's a genius. It's like
that's the thing that pisses me off the most. I mean, I think it's because for me with Bob Dylan is that he built his whole like legacy and everything on being very anti-war, of making protest songs and that sort of thing. And then once he got a little bit more fame, he's all, oh fuck that. He's all, I don't care about anything. And I'm like, that's crazy. But whoa. Yeah.
Whoa. But it's like
your echo is on.
Is it?
Yes. I could hear it.
Rats.
No, it was just for that moment.
Okay, so anyways.
Oh wait, it's still on. Oh, okay.
I turned it on. Ooh. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, am I surprised that he was like an opportunist and he
No, absolutely not.
profited off of war messaging, anti-war messaging? Absolutely not. I'm not surprised by that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Sarah said yesterday in the group chat, she was like, well, I mean, like, he's a man, but he also cheats. And I was like, who didn't in the 60s?
Who doesn't now?
And then she was, well, but
in the 60s.
I don't know if I misread it, but she was like, not musicians. And I was like, I don't know if I misread it and I'm stupid, but like, I think they notoriously cheated.
No, rock stars are notorious for, that's what they do.
Cheating.
They
Yeah.
drink,
It's
they
basically
do
synonymous.
drugs, and they cheat.
Yeah. I don't know, but
I don't know.
it's so crazy to me that Bob Dylan would get that many bitches.
It's true, though. Why is
he getting so many bitches?
He's the man that we're all
This is
thirsting
the guy that
over?
we want. Girl.
It's crazy.
So that's A Complete Unknown.
No,
Not gonna win,
absolutely not.
but congrats. Okay, Conclave.
Conclave Hive! I fucking love Conclave. When we last spoke, I was only like a 30 minutes an hour in, and then I finished it, and I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. Like, it's so good. It's all about how catty and backstabby the cardinals are to each other. They're trying to find the Pope. It's also shot beautifully. Like, there's some beautiful shots in that film. Specifically, there's like one where one of like they're all in conclave together, but it's supposed to be like so one of the cardinals gets caught doing something really bad, and he is like they're all supposed to be in conclave, but it's only him in the seat, and he's just sitting there, and the camera pans out really wide and everything. Oh, it's so good. It's fun.
Okay.
Everyone's good in it. It's like, it's just, I don't know if it'll win anything. I just had a really good time while watching it. It was so entertaining. It was so entertaining. I like looked at a clock. Well, I was looking at my clock while I was watching it, and I was like, oh, it had been like, well, it was like 10 minutes. 40 minutes had passed by. I didn't even notice.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's just so fun. It's a fun movie. I don't know if it'll win anything. I hope it does. I'm not expecting it to, but I had a really good time while watching Conclave. Everyone kind of does. I think you would like it. It's fun. They're like really catty with each other.
Yeah.
They're really
I
like
haven't
bitches.
seen I haven't seen a negative thing about Conclave.
It's fun. It's just a good fun movie. Like and I think that's the thing, is like you don't expect it to be. Because you expect it to be like this like boring ass drama and everything. That's where I mean, when I saw the previews or the trailers for it, I was like, oh, this is not gonna be like,
I was like, I don't want to watch
I don't
Catholicism.
care. And then I don't care
what's
about this.
happening.
I know. I'm there. But like but everyone was like talking like, no, this is like really good. And I was like, so I gave it it's really a fun movie.
Okay.
So, I'm Conclave, Hive. It will not win anything.
It will not win. Unfortunate. Okay, Conclave, beautiful, love it. Not gonna win.
No.
Sorry, Conclave, Hive. Dune.
I am not
Dune
as
Part 2.
I'm not as Dune pilled as at all. Actually, I've never seen any of the Dune movies.
You haven't seen it. Yeah,
Dune
I don't even. Yeah, I was confused when you said I'm not as. That's not true.
No, I'm not ever. Actually,
ever. I'm a big Dune head. Love Dune.
Head.
I watched it twice in theaters.
Ooh.
I'm locked in. Yeah, I mean, it came out in March, which honestly, I think it was a bad choice by the production company to distribute it in March. I don't know why they did that. They knew what they were doing. But yeah, it came out back in March. I still think it's one of like the best movies of 2024. It's so good. Like the directing's really good, the acting's really good, like the cinematography, the costume design, the production design. Like I genuinely think it's like a masterclass in like not only like filmmaking but like science fiction filmmaking, which is again another one of those genres that is often overlooked in like the Oscars and the Academy or whatever, because for some reason they're like there's no technical art to sci-fi to horror to whatever. But I mean, I just, I could talk for a long time about how good I think Dune is. I think I can't say it's a good adaptation because I haven't finished Dune, truthfully. I haven't finished reading the book. But I think from what I know about the book, it is a very faithful adaptation. But the parts where it does stray, I think it's done very well, and I think that it's very intentional, and I think it's very smart, and I think it honestly makes the film better. But again, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This isn't like a new thought of mine, or this isn't even an original thought. Like other people have said this. They're not going to give Dune any awards this year.
No.
Because I think that they're going to wait for Messiah, which is the third film, and they're going to do the same thing that they did with the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Yep.
Because they gave because they gave Fellowship of the Rings a lot. They gave Two Towers nothing, and then they gave Return of the King Best Picture. Yeah. And I think that's what they're going to do with this one.
It's the same thing with Spider-Verse. They're going to do it for Spider-Verse as well. They're going to wait till the end, even if they deserved it every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna wait, which is honestly, I think, incredibly stupid.
No, it's dumb. It's
Because
a
like,
dumb
yeah,
way to
because like,
do that.
if you have a good movie, you should
Award
award the
it.
good movies. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch. I want to watch Dune with my dad. I think he'll like it.
Okay.
Have you
Okay.
watched the David Lynch Dune?
I have. It's bad.
Oh, David. Dave,
I'm
Peepaw!
I'm so sorry to Dave.
Peepaw!
R.I.P. to Peepaw. I'm sure he had best interest. It's not a good movie.
He hates that movie too. He's like,
Good.
he's always isn't good.
This isn't good. Yeah.
But
Our
Kyle MacLachlan,
yeah.
so fine.
Kyle MacLachlan. Is he?
Yeah, I think so. I watched Blue Velvet, and I like his little like gay earring he
Okay.
has.
Okay. I need to rewatch Blue Velvet because the first time I watched it, I didn't finish it
Oh, that's
because
a
I was like, "What?"
that's a mystery. So
what
you
is
missed all
going
of
on?
it.
I know,
You should watch it.
but yeah, I think I got like an hour in, and I was like, I'm either just like not in like I'm not in the right headspace for this. I'm not old enough for this. You know, I don't know. I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, yeah, I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, nothing's actually bad. I'm just not ready for it.
I'm just not
you
ready.
know?
That's so real though.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
like I'm not ready either in this moment or for like age.
Yeah.
Real.
But so I need to try again with that one, but later.
Dune 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 dune.
Dune the dune dune dune.
Dune 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 dune.
Okay. Amelia Perez.
Oh
No.
my god, I'm an hour in and I wish I died instead.
You should.
I'm so brave for watching it, honestly.
You're so brave for watching it.
It's not even like it's shot terribly. Like it's so ugly to look at.
Yeah.
The songs in it, the only one that can sing is Zoe Saldana. It's the only person that sing, but the singing is so weird. It's like they're whispering, and it's like, and all the songs sound exactly the same. Like somebody is learning how to write music for the first time.
Jesus.
It doesn't even truly need to be a musical. Like
No.
I don't know why.
I don't know why it's a musical.
I don't know why they thought, you know what, I guess because it's an opera, they were like, we have to have that musical element, but no, you don't.
But still, no, you
Snoopy.
don't.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I don't know. Haven't watched. I've seen the one clip about the gender reassignment surgery song.
Man to woman, woman to man.
They only put out like one still for Amelia Perez, and it's that one shot of like Zoe Saldana.
Yes.
And I think that is a good shot.
And
I understand why they use it over and over again.
Because it's the only good shot.
Yeah, because it's the only good shot in the movie.
Understand. And I'm only an hour in, so maybe it changes. I don't understand why Zoe Saldana is being marketed as the support. She's very clearly a lead in this. She's very, like, we are with her for an entire hour, following her every steps. That is a lead in a movie. I don't know. It's a bad movie, and we're beating a dead horse. It's a bad movie. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's also like Jacques Audard, I think is his last name. It feels. I think this was a tweet as well. It feels like he's learning about trans people for the first time.
Yeah.
And it's like.
Yeah.
It really feels like that.
Yeah, it's incredibly offensive to the trans community. It's offensive to
the Mexican community. Yeah,
like
I feel
like this. Yeah, I feel like this movie was made with malice,
with anger. There's hatred. There's it's so bad. It's so bad.
It also just like it just doesn't seem like this movie was made with any respect for the people that it is depicting, or like the communities that it is depicting.
Yeah, I'm so baffled. I'm not, and I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be baffled that it's winning awards because people eat crap up all the time.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't,
Yeah.
but I'm still like, I wish. I wish we
Yeah.
were
I don't
better.
know.
I wish all of us were better, but we're
Yeah.
not.
I saw a tweet. We keep talking about tweets that we've seen.
So sorry. That's where
We're
I'm
so sorry.
sorry.
But I saw this tweet that was like the defining film of the Biden administration is this film
Oh, well,
because
yes,
it's
100%.
not good, but it's also just like it's performative
It,
and it presents itself as incredibly like progressive and woke,
but it's
but it's
nothing.
it's detracting
It's
actually.
actually hurting communities.
It's actually hurting. And
Right.
ugh,
Yeah. It's bad. It's a bad movie.
bad. Okay, moving on. I'm still here. We
I've
haven't watched
I
it.
haven't watched it.
Love
Honestly,
and Light.
what is I don't I kind of know what it's about. I know it's about a woman that's taken away and then she's like being questioned.
Her husband is a politician, but
Hmm.
he either dies or he disappears. It's one of those.
Okay.
But he's like, I think it's like a controversial politician or something.
Interesting.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay.
But
I've
I
heard
don't
good
know.
things
I
though.
don't
I've
know.
heard good things about this one.
I've
So
heard good things. I'd like to watch it.
I'd like to
Don't know
watch
where
it.
I'm gonna watch it.
I don't know how.
Love to watch. Okay. Nickel Boys.
I've heard great things. I'm probably seeing it tomorrow. I'm very excited.
Yes. Okay. The Substance.
Love the substance.
Mm-hmm.
Loves the substance. It makes. I will probably, if I ever watch it again, it'll be in a very long time. Because it's a very
Okay.
it's a grotesque movie. It's
Yeah.
disgusting, but that's I mean, and that's 100% the point. I love
Yeah.
the world. I was talking about this today. I love the world it inhabits because it's LA.
Mm-hmm.
They're basing this movie in Los Angeles and everything, but it's very plastic. It feels almost Barbie-esque. And it's very
Mm-hmm.
there's a certain style to like the company where the substance comes from. There's the
Yeah.
production design of it is phenomenal, like the bathrooms and just the studio and everything. Like the world, it's horrifying to look at, and it's so I loved it. It's obviously, and it feels sometimes it feels like it's beating its theme over the head. Like it's very clearly like this is about women's beauty standards and societal, but what we hold ourselves to because of society and all these different things.
Yeah.
But and while it feels like that, that's also like very clearly the point. I think it's also
Yeah.
insanely edited. I don't know how it didn't get an editing nomination. This is a crazy ass edited film. There is like it goes at a breakneck speed to the point where you feel so ill watching it. You're like, oh,
Uh-huh.
I feel like I'm on a roller coaster. Like I'm feeling like nauseous. It's a
Yes.
lot of the horror is so visceral as well. Like you feel like there's in the substance is that Demi Moore takes the shot to the arm, and essentially Margaret Qualley grows it out of her back like a pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but the thing is, they show that in this incredible prosthetics and everything. Margaret Qualley coming out of Demi Moore's back, and it's so visceral and it's so gross, but it's like a car accident. Like you have to watch it, and it's just I love the substance. I don't think it'll win. I'm very glad that it's here as well. I
Yeah.
don't think horror gets a lot of that love and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I'm glad it's here, and I'm hoping it brings Demi Moore an award. The
Yes.
Substance.
I hope she wins for this.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Okay. Last but not least, did we talk about the Brutalist yet?
I haven't
Did
seen it.
we?
Yeah, we talked because
Oh,
we
that's
said
right.
we haven't seen
I
it.
remember. That's right. Rick. Last but not least, the final sneak. There's 2 sneaks.
There's 2 snakes here.
Wicked.
Wick.
Wicked.
Oh my
Evil.
god, evil film.
Evil film.
Dancing through
We've
lava.
talked about this. That's a look.
It's just
the performances are great. We've talked ad nauseum about
Wicked.
this movie, but it's just not good.
It doesn't, like,
Yeah.
I don't know how. It's fully because of the hype around it that's why it's here.
Yeah.
It's so.
And because it came out
It's
a month
recent.
ago.
Yeah,
Like,
it's super
so
recent.
recent.
It's
Yeah.
so.
But it's like.
I'm so glad. His name's John M. Chu, right? Or is it Jonathan
Yes.
Chu? Okay, John M. Chu.
John M. Chu.
I'm so glad he did not get a directing nom.
God.
That would have killed me. That would have
Yeah.
killed me, but I'm so glad he did it. Because he sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like I think that, you know, acting is really good. All of the performers are really good. Like, the music sounds good. The production design is good. It's just like, I don't know. It's just not a good movie.
It's not good. It's not.
It's just like
Isn't.
I think we could just say that it's not a good movie.
Yeah, it's just. It's not shot well. It's not. I read a really good article about it by one of my favorite film critics, David Elric, who's a very controversial film critic because he hates
yes.
everything. But I love him because a
He-
lot of the time him and I have very similar opinions.
Yeah.
And I respect the
He's
hell.
usually right.
He's usually
right
correct.
about things.
But he had a really good article about Wicked. And he was like, how can I critique Wicked in the era of a Trump administration? And it was about the idea of what is my purpose hating on a movie that brings people happiness in a time where there's not a lot of it? And then he was like, and then he talked about, well, it's because I am allowing a better world, and it's also, this is a movie about uniting against hate, and I wish it was better at showing that message. And I was like, that's a really, like, it's a great article.
Yeah.
And everything, and he's a great writer, and I appreciate him. But yeah,
I also do just think, like, going off of his point, it's like, yeah, people are feeling bad, but that doesn't mean we need to accept shitty art.
Exactly.
Like, we shouldn't be, like, lowering our standards just because the political climate is bad. In fact, I think we need to be upping our standards.
100%.
Like, we can't just be making, like, meaningless, mindless drivel that means nothing. Like, we have to be making stuff that actually matters. Your face.
I yawned. I yawned.
Okay.
I'm so sorry because you're boring me. No, I'm kidding. I'm tired.
Oh,
so
no.
sleepy.
So
So
sweet. I know, I'm
sleepy.
sleepy too.
Yeah, but
yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Like, Wicked itself is, like, a very political musical.
Of course.
Like, the whole point is that it's political and it is, like, very deep and moral, and I just think that, like, they didn't fully grasp that with this movie.
No, I don't think so either.
I think John M. Chu was more interested in making a spectacle and breaking big at the box office.
100%, and I think that like what is it? Like surface level thinking of just being like, let's make the biggest thing that we can, hurt it really badly.
Yeah.
Not getting to like the emotional parts of the musical, I mean.
It's also just like my beef with John M. Chu is that, like, it seems like he himself didn't understand the musical, or like he doesn't even like care for the musical, because like a lot of the interviews that I've like watched, Ariana Grande and like Cynthia Erivo, they're always saying they love this musical, and they're always saying something like, yeah, John had this idea that like we do this different, or like we change this, or we get rid of this. That's like pivotal to the musical, or just like really meaningful to like the message of the musical. And Ariana and Cynthia would just have to be like, no, we're gonna keep this actually,
because that's what
like,
the musical is.
Because that's what this is about.
Exactly.
And it's like, again, I don't know John M. Chu. We are not homies. We are actually enemies. But like, it just doesn't seem like, I don't know. It just doesn't really seem like he actually cares about the movie and the art that he's making.
Exactly.
Like, I've never gotten that from his work, because he's done In the Heights. That one kind of sucks.
He
too.
did In the Heights.
He did In the Heights. That one sucks. He did
Lin-Manuel Miranda. Well, I know he made it, but I thought he
well,
also
it's
directed.
Lin-Manuel Miranda music. No, he can't direct.
Not
And
allowed.
he also
actually.
did Crazy Rich Asians.
That I know. Yes.
Yeah. But like, he's not a good director.
No, not at all.
No. So anyways, those were all of the nominations. Those are who we think was going to win. Do we want to talk about snubs, or are
We can talk.
sleepy?
We can talk very quickly about snubs because I think it's important.
Okay.
Okay.
We talked about challengers already.
Luca Guadagnino, did he kill somebody in the academy?
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah. We don't know.
He literally got nothing.
Yeah, I'm just calling like basic homophobia. They never nominate him for anything.
Italian phobia, actually.
Italian
I hate him for
phobia.
being Italian.
I hated him for being Italian. Yeah, because what else has he directed? They didn't nominate Bones and All.
Well,
I love Bones and All.
No Bones and All.
They didn't do Suspiria.
No Suspiria.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He directed like two major films came out for him this year.
Yeah,
and especially like something like Challengers,
which was a big.
And it's
hit.
still
like, everyone went to go watch. Yeah,
it's still in like the cultural conscious. Like people watch this movie, and nothing.
Yeah, like, people know Challengers.
Nothing. That's insane to think about.
Like, I get why they wouldn't nominate queer. Yeah. They're homophobic. I understand. They're homophobic. They're racist. Whatever. But Challengers is like such an inoffensive movie regarding like the Academy's politics.
Exactly.
Like, the best I could pull is that it's starring Zendaya, who is a black woman, but still, like, Zendaya is universally loved.
Truly thought Zendaya was gonna get a Best Actress nom. Like, I was.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, Zendaya.
Didn't.
Sorry, Zendaya.
No, I love Zendaya, but I just like they weren't gonna give it to her because like people hardly. When they talk about this movie, they hardly talk about Zendaya. They talk about Yowie.
Yowie. Joshua Connor will
Yowie.
save you.
Yeah, because people, the general public, would rather have two white men kissing than a black woman with a white man.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. So, but you know, it's one of the biggest movies of the year, and I think it's really unfortunate that they just forgot about it.
Especially for the score. I think that score, it literally won an award, like, at the Golden Globes.
Yeah. Yeah, like, at the very least, nominate the score.
My coworkers and I were also talking about, do we think that him walking out of the Golden Globes right after Emilia Perez got the award also hindered his nomination.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
But honestly, stand your ground, King. I appreciate you.
Yeah. Not only is he gay and Italian, but he also has standards. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he has self-respect. So, like, yeah, they're going to get pissed at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Luca.
What else came out this year?
I mean, my favorite movie of this year, I knew was never gonna get a nomination for anything. So
yeah.
Sorry, I saw the TV Glow. Sorry, Jane Schoenbrunn and others. I knew it was never gonna get anything. And even Jane Schoenbrunn tweeted, they were like, Jane Schoenbrunn reacts to no nominations, and it was literally their tweet, and they went, "Yeah, I know, it's fine." And I was like, "Real."
Just chill. I know the movie that I made.
I love them. It's so great. But it's the greatest movie of this year.
Movie.
It's the best movie of last year. Yeah. I know it's not going to get anything. It should. If they're going to...
It should.
It should, but it's not. Because it's horror, and it's about... and it's actually a good movie about a trans experience.
I think maybe Indie Spirit Awards. Maybe.
I think so, too. I thought they already happened. Oh no, those were the Gotham Awards. Those were the Gotham Awards.
Those were the Gotham.
I fuck.
Indie Spirit happens like the weekend before the Oscars.
Okay, I think it could rack up some things.
I think it could.
I know.
Whether it wins, don't know.
Don't know.
But might get nominated.
I know. Oh, that's right. At the Gotham Awards, the People's Joker won stuff, and I want to see the People's Joker so badly. Oh my god.
What else came out? Megalopolis.
Megalopolis got a Razzie nomination.
Did it? Awesome.
I saw a thing, and I think it probably got multiple, but the one I saw was for worst like acting, and it was the entire cast of Megalopolis.
Awesome.
I love that your camera is not showing your eyes like you're some sort of secret agent.
I can hunch. Okay.
Megalopolis sucks, but it's also I respect the hell out of it.
Fun.
It was fun. It was funny.
It was so fun.
It was funny. I was just so crazy. I was like, what the hell am I watching right now?
Gladiator 2 was pretty much shut out. Remember when people thought that Gladiator 2 was going to get nominated for Best Picture? Yeah, right, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, right. The Idea of You.
Did people think that was going to get...
No,
God.
But it came out in 2024.
Oh, guys, no, absolutely not. Nicholas Gallatin, best actor.
For Harry Styles.
For Harry Styles. Oh, Ralph Fiennes' son.
Yes. Okay. Kinds of Kindness, the Yorgos Lanthimos movies.
Oh yeah, I forgot that came out. Which,
yeah,
I mean, again, it's another thing of recency bias. I didn't see it. I forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think it's also interesting that, like, he won big.
Yes, for Poor Things.
For Poor Things, and then he was completely shut out for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I think no one saw Kinds of Kindness. Like, I certainly didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I think I had some friends that saw it, and they were like, it's pretty good. I was like, okay.
Okay.
I mean, it may have been in the idea that he won so big last year that they were like, no. Not again, sir.
Again,
I don't know.
Stupid.
Which is dumb. It's dumb.
It's dumb. Let's see. What else came out? Saturday Night.
People thought that was going to be a Best Picture nom.
No.
No, I haven't even seen it. I know it's not. I want to see it.
I think it could win Best Ensemble Cast.
Is that even a...
Not at the Oscars, but at, like, I don't know.
Something else. It probably can, because, I mean, the whole thing is the ensemble.
Yeah, it's got a great ensemble. They're good. Let's see. What else came out? Letterboxd, come on. The Bob Marley movie came out.
What? Oh my god, One Love. I forgot we were going to write an article about...
Oh, that's right. We were... both of the Saoirse Ronan movies that came out.
Oh, Saoirse. I'm so sorry, girl.
Saoirse. Yeah. To be fair, one of them was not good.
Which one? Blitz?
It was Blitz. The Blitz. That one wasn't very good. I thought she was great. It wasn't very good.
Well, she needs to get an Oscar. She's deserving of it.
It's insane that she hasn't gotten one yet.
It's insane she didn't win it for Little Women or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
she should have won it for Little Women. Okay.
Yeah.
Who won that? It was Frances McDormand. No, it wasn't Frances.
That
was
No
2021.
Manland?
Yeah, but that was 2021.
Oh, yes.
Who was 2019?
I don't know. Let me see.
Who cares? Who cares? Yeah. Not a lot came out this year.
I think it's been, I mean, it's all, everyone's like, every year is terrible for film. No, find your fun things. But I do think this year has been a lot slower than previous years.
It's definitely been a lot slower. Like, there would be months where I'd be like, there's no movie I want to watch.
Yeah.
Genuinely. Yeah.
The
Not a lot.
movies. I love the movies.
The movie. Are the movies back? I say no.
No.
I say no.
Not particularly.
I think that if you had asked me in the first half of the year, I would have said yes, absolutely. We have Dune and we have Challengers, and that's all I need.
That's all I need in my life.
That's all that I need.
You're shaking in a corner. Student challengers, student challengers, student challengers, student challengers. That's so good.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
This was a slower year. 2025. I don't know what we'll bring. I know we're getting a new Wes Anderson this year, guys.
We are.
I'm very excited. It's called
We're
the Phoenician Scheme. Phoenician Scheme.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like a harder Wes Anderson film, like a more rougher one. So I'm very excited, and it has Michael Cera in it for the first time, which
isn't it? Ooh.
Yeah, Michael Cera for the first time, but with no Jason Schwartzman, which I think is crazy considering it's Michael Cera's first time. We're not gonna have a Scott Pilgrim remembrance reunion. I mean,
Jason's busy.
He's booked and busy. Jesus Christ. Oh, Between the Temples came out last year as well. I enjoyed Between the Temples. I know it will win nothing. It has Jason Schwartzman and Carol Kane in it. It's when I met him.
The one where you met Jason.
It's where I met him. I enjoyed it. I had fun. I mean, obviously, but like, I think the movie was fun.
Okay. Let's see. I'm looking at what's coming out in 2025.
Make your
I
predictions
think it's going to be a good year in 2025. Okay, well, we have 2 or 3 Robert Pattinson movies.
Mickey 17, right?
Mickey 17's coming out soon. That's going to fuck hard.
Fuck hard.
We have Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride, which is the Frankenstein's Bride.
Ah, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm excited for that. All right.
We have Opus starring Ayo Edebiri.
I saw the trailer. That looked fun. And also, I love her. So, yes.
It looked fun. Let's see. What else do we have? Maybe it won't be a good year, actually.
Maybe this year sucks, actually.
Maybe I can't read. Yeah, okay. We're getting Superman. I love Superman. 28 Days Later. Lots of sequels.
When aren't there?
Yeah.
We'll probably get more stuff that'll come out.
Isn't Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein coming out this year?
By God, I hope so. If not, I will kill myself.
Yeah. What else do I have to live for?
Yeah, I got nothing else. Oh, is Wuthering Heights? No, that's probably gonna come out next year. Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh. I don't want to watch that.
No.
Ugh, I haven't even. Ugh.
I think.
Anyways,
the movies are getting back. They're not there yet.
I think the movies took a decline this year.
Yes.
Major decline. I think we're in a low point.
But there's only up.
We can only go up from here.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
Only up. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. It's been a long one. We talked more than usual. But yeah. We'll be back for our regularly scheduled program on Thursday. In the meantime, subscribe. Follow our Instagram. You know the spiel. And if you don't, all of the links are in the description below. So click the links and you'll be taken to a magical place.
Beautiful places.
Oh, I need to add this is a note for myself. We don't need this in the pod.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Who knows if we'll ever do a special episode again? We don't know.
Oh yeah, who knows anymore?
You don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
Okay, we should have done the whole episode like
this, not showing our faces. You don't want to see my face. I'm sleepy.
Don't want to see.
All right.
No, just don't edit it.
No.
Just don't edit. Okay, bye.
Bye.